This was recorded on the Marine Corps birthday 2021. That's November 10th, 2021. And on my way out to get some shooting ranges for my Marine buddies and to continue my social experiment, I thought I'd stop by Vienna for one last visit at Adrian's place. Uh, this will be the first time I entered the property that Officer Lyons told me that if I ever returned to, I would be trespassed. Um, and I'm still not up to anything malicious. I'm just here to prove a point. Um, the guy with the big old Canon or Samsung camera on a stick with bright vests or broad daylight, he's not up to no good. It's the guy doing what I'm doing now. The guy who sneaks in, you don't realize he's taking pictures, takes pictures with a camera that is not seen, and then he leaves. You never saw him, you never knew he was there. He did the video, whatever he's going to do with the video, you weren't aware. Both times I went to Adrian's establishment, I stayed off the property. I wore clothes that were obvious, and my videoing was obvious, and he freaked out. This is the weird thing. You see a lot of the First Amendment audits going to military bases. They stay outside. They do the right thing. They stay off the property. They stay on public property to educate people on the Supreme Court rulings on the First Amendment. And they usually get a rallying up of the MPs or masters at arms or whatever branch it is, their law enforcement, sometimes rent-a-cops. The truth is, there's nothing that can be seen from the main gate or side gates or even the fence line on a military establishment in the United States of America that is of anything to be feared, to be secured. I have a video, I think I labeled it fodder for First Amendment auditors. I have a dash cam. This isn't a dash cam, this is a body cam that I've mounted to my dashboard to show this point. You can also do it with a dash cam. You can do it with one of those 1-inch cubic cameras. And you can wander around and nobody will know you're videoing. Nobody will know you're taking pictures. My was it Fort Belvoir? Yeah, Fort Belvoir example. I was visiting a friend at the hospital. Well, actually, the friend was visiting a friend at the hospital. I was supplying a power supply for the iPhone because they didn't have a way to charge their iPhone. They were there so long. So I got a visitor's pass and I went on to Fort Belvoir. I drove through with my dash cam running. Nobody questioned anything. You get the same guy standing outside the gate with a camera that actually looks like a camera. Everyone freaks out. Which is what I did last summer. I went to Adrian's establishment, stayed around the edge of his property with my camera. He freaked out. He followed me for a couple hours. He was wondering what was I up to because, his little gun store is so precious that he thinks, ISIS or Al Qaeda going, come get him. But first they're going to recon it with a camera. The recon was already done with Google Maps, the truck that drives around doing all the road views. I'm sorry. The guy with the camera, the big video camera, even the guy holding his iPhone out, pointing it in different directions, he's not the one you want to worry about. It's the guy who you don't see the camera. I have complete confidence. This was done right around noon on the Marine Corps birthday. I have complete confidence that if Adrian or Officer Lyons saw me enter that property, they would have smacked my wrist. They would have come got me. They didn't see me. Now, technically, well, not really. I almost trespass because technically trespass is when you're on private or commercial property and you're told to leave and you don't. Then you're trespassing. Adrian, the first time I met him, said I'm welcome to come up. I just couldn't video in his store. No problem. I didn't enter his property. Later on that day, when I ran into Officer Lyons, MPO Matt Lyons, he told me when I returned he's going to trespass me. Sorry, MPO Lyons, Matt, whatever, Matt. You're wrong, because the only evidence that anything was mentioned about my entering that property so far was by Adrian, the proprietor of the property, and he says, I'm welcome to come up, I just can't video. Well, today I went into his property to show him that last month and a month before, me standing across the street and me standing on the edge of his property with a camera, the last time I was wearing fluorescent yellow on my vest. Don't worry about that guy. Worry about the guy you never saw. Well, it's the Marine Corps birthday. Adrian on his website says that he was a Marine. So I salute you, Adrian, and happy birthday. My birthday present to you is I shall bug you no more after this. I'm moving on to other things. Either you're educated now or you're incapable of being educated. I don't know. Thank you for your service. Have a great day. Happy birthday.